Although I really love the big and complicated shape modifications, sometimes I really like just simple bandage modifications that have a very difficult solve. I got out a Sharpie and I started marking up a few pieces on a 3x3. I had a cool idea for a layout for a bandage modification that wouldn't be too difficult to solve but would still provide enough of a difficulty to make it worthwhile to do in the first place. The idea was pretty simple, just 3 bandage pieces, one on each edge for each of the axes. Now that everything was all marked up, it was time to glue together each of the pieces. This wasn't too difficult and just a few dabs of superglue should do it. I tell you what, it is quite nice to get back into bandage modifications. I mean, I almost forgot they existed at this point. But there are still some pretty good bandage mod layouts, even on the 3x3, and I intend to explore a fair few of them. That is, if I don't get my fingers stuck to the 3x3. Ah, god damn it. I separated the 3x3 from my finger using the correct medical technique, and after all of that was done, it was time to peel off all of the stickers on each of the pieces that I'd bandaged so I could get them ready to be filled with the epoxy sculpt. After I was finished peeling off all of the stickers, this is what the cube looks like on its unmodified side, and this is the modified side. The bandaging right off the bat is exactly what I wanted. There's still enough free movement, but occasionally there's a little bit of constriction, and I think that's just the perfect amount of bandaging for a puzzle that I might like to solve. After disassembling, these were the 3 pieces that I'd need to fill with the epoxy sculpt. This really wasn't much of a challenge at all. I took the pieces inside and I stuffed the gaps between each of them with some freshly mixed epoxy sculpt, and after everything had cured, I sanded each of the pieces down. After I'd finished sanding everything and finishing all the pieces up, I reassembled the puzzle and now it was time to throw some stickers on it. And here's the puzzle stickered up, and I'm very happy with how it looks. I kinda like this minimalistic bandage look, and I kinda missed how bandage puzzles looked overall. I mean, I know I have modified a lot of modded puzzles into bandage puzzles in the past, and I suppose they look really cool, but there's just something really cool about the 6-color scheme bandage cube. As far as the turning is, I'm pretty happy with the amount of bandaging. There's enough free movement to make this puzzle enjoyable to solve, and some algorithms still flow freely, but on the whole there is still quite a bit of bandaging involved, so I do think this is going to be a fun puzzle to solve, but I'll solve it in my own time because I'm pretty inept with solving puzzles, especially bandage puzzles like these. And I've scrambled it. But anyways, this is just a pretty cool little bandage modification that I wanted to try. Try it out for yourself. Bandage mods are really good for beginners and they're really fun to try to solve as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. You see, this is why I can't have nice things. I always end up screwing them up.